Okay, so here's another match from the 1997 Canadian National Grappling Championships, and I believe this is a member of the Canadian National Judo team taking on a guy who is maybe a mixed martial artist, possibly from a club called the Samurai Club in Ontario. Let's see. If you know who either of these gentlemen are, write it in the comments below. I believe the fellow in the foreground closer to us is a judo player who, JT, who is known for his pretty good groundwork. The other guy, I'm not sure. I think he might be from the Samurai Club based on the shorts he's wearing. Oh, pulls guard. Pretty smart against a high-level judo player because, hey, why trade throws with a guy whose strength is throwing, you know? So anyway, he pulls guard, and now he's pursuing an arm lock there from the guard. He's got the underhook, and he's looking to make an angle and chase down an arm, you know? He's using the judo player's kimono against him, gripping it and whatnot. You can see the judo player's trying to do what's called a stack pass, you know, off double underhooks. The guy turtles. And now the judo player's attacking his back. But, you know, easier said than done. You know, it's kind of odd to see it this way. Normally it'd be the reverse. You'd be the MMA fighter on the back of the judo player, but for a moment there it was the other way around. Isn't grappling crazy? Can be sometimes, you know? That's why it's interesting. You know, each match is unique, you know? Anyway, there you go. Now the judo player's turtled and the mixed martial arts fighter's attacking his back. Now he's in his half guard or quarter guard or 1/8 guard, whatever fraction you want to use. You know? Yep. The rules for this tournament seemed quite unclear. I think a lot of the referees were possibly judo referees because every time they go off the mat, they start them standing again. And they didn't seem to have any problem with slams or heel hooks or people rolling off the mat while in a submission hold, you know? Looks like the judo player on the bottom here is looking for an udegarame from the bottom. You can see he's trying to see, there it is, see? Maybe he's going to yeah, look at that. This one's going to be bad. This is going to be oh, maybe not. Now he's looking for a reverse triangle. He's looking for an upside down triangle. Sankaku Jime, you know? And the martial arts fighter fellow is trying to flip out of it there. You know? Oh, JP, there you go. Yeah. Anyway, the judo fellow continues to choke him with a reverse triangle. The mixed martial arts fighter has now gotten on top, which is a good way to escape from that. Now he's going to the player's back again. Maybe he'll try to put the hooks in and whatnot, you know. Some grapplers specialize in giving their back and also have excellent back defense. A lot of judo players, when they grapple, they're like that. Their escape from every position is to give their back, but then also they have very good back defense. So in jiu-jitsu you can collect, or under IBJJF rules you would collect 4 points for putting the hooks in, and then, you know, do what you can, see if you can submit them, and if you can't, you probably win, assuming you haven't been like thrown 16 times, you know. Yep. But then there's other rule sets. There's the EBI rules and NAGA and ADCC, and they're all different. So, you know, you have to know the rules for each tournament you're doing in order to develop a, you know, a intelligent strategy. Or just don't know the rules at all and yell at the ref if, you know, something happens you don't care for. That's the other strategy. Don't know the rules and just get angry if the referee penalizes you for something that you know nothing about, you know? People do that a lot.
You gotta fight.
Yeah.
You gotta fight.
That's, you hear me yelling, you gotta fight, you gotta fight. Really? I didn't realize I was in a martial arts tournament. Thank you for reminding me that I gotta fight. As a referee, it's fun to hear the coaches yell things like, breathe, or just relax, or go for it. You know, like, what do you think they're not naturally going to do that? You got to remind them to breathe, or to fight, or try, do your best. Yeah. Anyway, mixed martial artist is pursuing a choke there. Yeah. Yeah. You would think in a match when one guy's wearing a kimono and the other one's not, that would have, oh, he jumps guard again. There you go. See, that would get you DQ'd under IBJJF rules. That's slamming, you know? It's not a throw, it's not a sweep. Boom, that's a slam, you know? But this isn't IBJJF rules. I don't know what rules these are. It's just, you know, do whatever you want. You know, bring a hot cup of coffee on the mat and toss it in the guy's eyes. It's fine. It could happen in the street. Street rules, you know? Madness. Oh, look, he's reversed him. Now he's on top of the judo player. I think the judo player is pursuing some kind of choke there from the bottom while mounted with his own kimono. Fascinating. Not an Ezekiel, but some kind of, like, you know, wrapping the kimono around the neck thing. Lunacy. He's taking the back again, trying to get those hooks in. They've gone off the mat. The referee's probably going to stop them and start it standing again. The judo player is trying to dig his face into the mat. You're not going to beat me on the ground. I'm a tortoise. I'm going to push my face between the mats, you know, into the cracks of the mats. You're not going to get me. Behold, I am a hedgehog. You know, I don't know. He's probably not actually thinking that. Although who's to say? You know, maybe through some wild coincidence, those are exactly his thoughts. Moment to moment. Probably not, though. I seriously doubt a high-level judo player, when getting choked by a mixed martial arts fighter, is comparing himself to a hedgehog or a tortoise. Very unlikely. Although not impossible. Why don't they just move them back to the middle of the mat again? They're going to bump into your super old, or they're going to drag them. Yeah, I don't think you need to drag them. You can just have them move to the back of them. You only got to drag them when they're in a position that you couldn't possibly recreate. You know? This is not a position you can't recreate. You know? Whatever. I think the match is about to wrap up. Who would you give the win to? I'd be leaning towards the fellow in the black pants there, but, you know. Who's to say? The judo player certainly seems quite tired. Who do you think they're going to give it to? Oh, looks like they're giving it to the martial arts guy. Good for him. Judo loses! This time, anyway. All right.